Welcome to We Really Love Island with Rem and M.
I'm Remy Casimir. I'm a stand-up comedian, and I host the sex podcast, How Come?
I'm Emily Wilson. I'm also a comedian and a former X Factor USA contestant.
We are obsessed with love, sex, and reality TV. So we're binging British reality show phenomenon,
Love Island. And now, so are you! Watch along with us and then listen to what we have to say about the episode.
This episode, we're talking about Season 1, Episode 29.
Sick. Hello. What a long episode.
I feel like I was born right before that episode started.
I know. I mean, it started and
just
a
never
day
stopped.
later, here we are.
Never stopped.
God.
Most boring panel of random British people
Yeah.
I've ever seen in my life.
Could have done without the panel, that's for sure. Totally did not need.
I'm sure if I was familiar with more of them, I would have liked it more, but it just seemed like they had no idea even, like either they were best friends with the people from home, which I don't understand how everybody in Essex knows each other.
Yeah.
How that's just like a thing. Or they had no idea what was going on the show. Like they were like, I think Josh and Hannah are going to win.
Yeah.
And it's like,
I was like, it's a little late in the season to mix up Josh and John.
Yeah.
I was over that by episode 4.
yeah. Losers.
But yeah, also just like was not necessary at all. Like I have no attachment to these panelists. I have no idea who they are.
They were just there to fill space.
Yeah.
And maybe give like Greek chorus. Like in the beginning, it was like, oh, do you think maybe John is lying to Hannah? And then they show the lie detector test. And then you're like, oh, maybe I,
Yeah.
you know, like
Yeah,
they just
yeah,
put
yeah,
things
yeah,
in your
yeah.
head that you weren't really thinking about before. And then
I guess
that
that's their
unfolded
job
throughout
since
the
it's
show.
like
Yeah.
the last week.
Yeah. They're just trying to fill time,
Yeah.
I think.
A little too much time though. 57 minutes.
57 minutes.
That was not
of-
necessary.
Yeah. So we see that the lie detector is going to happen, and that fucking scares me. I get immediately worried.
But you know what? I'm not going to lie to you. Everything that came out in the lie detector test, like, I saw it all coming. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, none of it was surprising. Like, I figured Max would have gotten caught, like, lying about Jess. Like, that was kind of what it felt like they were. I don't know. I just felt like this whole Max and Jess thing was like kind of a second choice coupling. Not that takes away from it. It shouldn't take away from it. But I just think like
No, but in the real world, this never would have happened. Like, you can't just like oust a Naomi from your life.
right.
You
And
know?
I also just think like I wasn't as surprised by the results of Max's lie detector test as I was by how he acted over it.
Right.
Like,
that was
more
crazy.
shocking to me.
That
than the
was
actual
crazy.
test.
Yeah.
Yeah, he like freaked out.
Yeah. We'll pick that apart in a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, even from the beginning, I just felt weird. Like, we wake up with them. They've just had sex. They're on opposite sides of the bed.
Yeah.
So they're not cuddling, which just always makes me feel like, not like icky, just like, aww.
Well, no, maybe they like literally like were trying to sleep and they
Maybe
were like,
they're-
just waking up.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know. And she was like, oh, how was that? And I don't remember what he said exactly. It just
he was
didn't
like, oh, it was all right.
Yeah, it was all right.
Yeah.
Maybe he was just bantering, but like, I'm like, can somebody just give Jess some like love and romance?
Yeah. I thought he would. They it was just genuinely like they were sleeping. Like, you know how like you cuddle and then it's like, all right, now I gotta sleep.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like to me.
But I feel like that's like 3 months in when you've already been
no,
fucking.
you're totally right.
You know,
Yeah.
like, and it's
He
like,
should have woken her up.
he
He
should have
snuggle.
Yeah, he should have given her a little cuddle and a
kisses.
kiss.
Yeah,
I
you're
would've
right.
liked
You're
that.
right. Fair.
But then he's walking around the house in those sweatpants shorts, and I forgive him. He's so hot.
He looks like he shaves his legs or like waxes them or something.
I think, wasn't he like a swimmer or something? Oh no,
Yeah.
he's a cricket player.
Cricket player, but he's got shiny legs.
Maybe in cricket they need to be aerodynamic as well.
Maybe. I wouldn't mind it.
Yeah. So then the boys and the girls are talking about what they did.
Mm-hmm.
They have to give the recap of the sex.
Jess has mint tits.
Mint tits. They did the spoon, the standard doggy on top. You know, the normal box of Lucky Sweets or
Yes.
whatever.
Yes.
And then Max goes, the quilts were so hot, so I bent her over the sink and gave her a right seeing to. And that made me tingle in my pants. I was like, oh, I want a right seeing to, Max.
Yes. What does that even mean? Like, I gave her
He really... Oh, because the first time, apparently, he came too early.
Oh.
That's what she was saying. She was like, obviously, like, the first time, like, lasted, like, 2 seconds.
Yeah.
And then he, like, came back and, like, gave her, like, a proper...
So he was basically saying I made her
come.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We hope.
We hope. Yeah, we don't know.
Interdisciplinary podcast.
Or he just, what did they say? Smashed her back doors in.
Did he say that?
Yeah, no, Max didn't say that. One of the panelists says. He was like,
God.
You know, he probably smashed the back doors in.
Does that mean they did the big A?
I don't think they did the back A. I think he was just hitting it from behind.
Okay.
Yeah, over the sink. The big A.
Yeah. I don't know. You never know.
He ripped her ass
Love Island.
up. Yeah.
He just tore her apart.
Okay, so now Ian is back to try my patience with another look back, which I don't...
Wait, real quick.
Yeah.
Also about Ian, I mean, you just said Ian. About Max and Jess having sex.
Mm-hmm.
I did notice the morning after, like, they went back up to the room with all the beds.
Mm-hmm.
And he just, like, ran into the bed and jumped under the covers. And, like, she was, like, walking behind him. Like, if that was me,
Yeah.
I would have been like, hold me
Hold
as
my
we
hand.
walk together into this
Yeah,
room. Like,
like-
what do you... And he referred to it. He was like, that was, like, the worst walk of shame.
I heard that, too.
Like,
Yeah.
why? That's
There
so
should be
rude.
no... Like, yeah. That's why
I would have been
that's
so
why
pissed,
I
like,
think he
hold
freaked out
me.
about the lie detector, though, because I think he knows he's kind of being a shit in a certain way. Like, maybe he... I don't know if he even likes her.
Well, yeah, because I think if he really did like her, he would have walked back from that room, like, proud as hell. Like, me and my girl.
Yeah. Also,
bet.
he knows that this has been such, like, a hard road for her. Like, and she's
know.
always getting called a slut and shit. Like,
Yeah.
he's going to run into bed and then literally watch her do her walk of shame, like, and be part of everyone.
Yeah, she, like, followed him and was like, like, yeah.
Yeah. Don't love
I
that.
thought that was messed up.
I thought it was annoying. Anyway. All right. Now
Anyway.
Ian's back.
Ian's
and
back.
He's bothering me. I don't want to watch a look back. I just want to see new shit.
Yeah.
I want to wrap this season up. I want to see who
for
wins.
real.
We have to talk to the panel again. Paul Dannon, who is a person apparently, says, we think John and Hannah are in love. If you found love, wouldn't you leave the house?
That's a very good point. It's at this point in the show where I'm remembering that there's money involved.
That there's money
here.
involved. Yeah.
And then, like, when they said that, I was like, no, because they've been authentic, but it's like they are aware that there are always cameras on
Yeah.
them. So they could just be so...
Such good actors.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I was just thinking, like, if you were on the show and you fell in love with somebody and you had 1 week to go or whatever, like, you are in that Hannah John relationship, would you just be like, I'm going to go home?
No, I'd be like, let's still fight for the money.
Yeah. I don't know. Like,
Wait, 'cause
I go back and forth.
Aren't the rules, like, if you're...
You can stay in a couple if you leave, obviously.
No, I know. But, like, aren't the rules, like, if you both say you're in it for love... Is that this where, like...
Yeah, if you both say you're in it for love,
You get the money.
you get the money.
Well, then, like, so why wouldn't they stay and try and get the money?
Right. Totally.
Like, I think there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. I was just thinking, like, I don't know what couple I would compare this to, but, like, if I was, let's say, like, in a Jess and Max couple or whatever, and well, actually, no, we're at the end now. There's nobody new coming in. There's no reason to go home.
Right.
There really isn't.
Right,
Like, if
which
there
is
were
why I
still
don't
new
think
people
that's a
coming
fair
in, it would be
question.
like, oh, like, we already know who we want. Like, we don't want to like have any more tests on our relationship. But also, I kind of would want to stay in and have those tests thrown at me
Right.
if there were still new people. There's no reason to go home.
No. Like,
Yeah.
I think that's, like, a cheap shot of, like, well, then if you really did love each other, why
Just
wouldn't you go
leave,
home? It's
yeah.
like, why'd I come on the show in the first place?
Right. And also, like,
Like-
I'm with all my friends. The
No one
booze
wants to
is
go
free.
home,
We're
yeah.
sunbathing. Like, it's not that emotionally taxing at this point, I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah. Why don't I? Yeah. No, there's no
Yeah,
reason to go
I
home.
think that's a very unfair question.
James Jordan loves Kalu, apparently. has nothing else to say about that. Fern McCann says, why aren't Kalu banging? Which is a very valid point. And she says something that I was thinking literally at the same time. She was like, if Max and Jess, she's like, I love Max and Jess as underdogs, but if Naomi was here, he would still be with her.
Yeah.
Like 100%.
1,000%.
Which
he
is
knows
so
that. That's why he feels
annoying. And like, I hate that Naomi's even getting like talked
Attention,
about
even
still.
while she's gone.
She's
I
like
know.
home and plaguing me.
I know. And now she probably is like watching this and was like, oh.
I hate her. I
Scratching
hate
her
you.
skin off.
I literally have nightmares about Naomi's.
She's just like, she's
Like
such
she's
a type
an archetype
girl.
of girl that just like is a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah. No, I know.
And even the guys who date her, like she's not nice to. She was never nice to Josh, and he's
No,
still fucking crying about her.
Yeah.
Like literally still upset, and you can tell.
Yeah. And like, so is Max, clearly.
Yeah.
Because it's bugging him because he knows he feels guilty that it is true.
Yeah. Ugh. Jess from X on the Beach knows Hannah, which I think is crazy, but also is amazing. I love. Okay, so spoiler, not spoiler. This isn't a spoiler. Fun fact for our listeners: I found out about Love Island because I was watching X on the Beach.
Okay.
X on the Beach is like this show, except for they're trashier,
Yeah.
they're sluttier,
Yeah.
and they're just there to fuck.
Wait, I don't get it.
Okay, so on X on the Beach, the rules are there's like 11 hot people in the house, and every day 3 people get sent down to the beach, and it's like one of your exes is going to wash up on the beach, and then one of the exes like washes up and like does the whole like you know
Yeah.
intro from the pool like we see on Love Island,
Yeah.
only they're walking out of the ocean this time.
Yeah.
And they're like, I'm Tatiana, I'm Geordie's ex, I'm gonna fuck all of his mates and ruin his time in the house.
Oh my God.
It is so scandalous and so crazy.
What a naughty premise for a show.
Yeah, it's on. You can find it on dailymotion.com. I started watching it when I was in Europe for my friend's wedding, and I was like bored in the room, and I started watching the show, and all of my friends got obsessed, and then I started posting about it, and then a fan of my other podcast, How Come, was like, if you like this, you'll love Love Island.
Wait, like I like don't agree with the premise of
X
the show
on the
X on the
Beach
Beach.
is
That's like
crazy.
I could never see a world in which I'd want to do that show.
But the people who do are very entertaining.
I'm sure, because anyone who wants to do that must be a nut job.
And they have so much more surgery, and they have so many more tattoos, and they're like dirty and hot.
Yeah. Damn.
Emily looks so
That
concerned.
just sounds like a show I don't want to take
No, but
part
you
in.
do.
All right.
It's
I'll have to
entertaining.
watch an
But
episode.
honestly, this is much better because there is like heart and like
Right, and emotion.
emotion
and
and yeah, that's just like if you took all the sweet stuff out of Love Island and added
And
like
just-
way more sex and like debauchery, way more alcohol
Yeah.
and bad intentions.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, Jess kills it on X on the Beach, but I mean
Just the panelist.
Just the panelist. Yeah,
Yes. Yeah.
Also, though, there are some of these contestants that go on to X on the Beach.
From season
From
1
Love Island.
No.
Yeah, there are two.
Don't tell me. Don't
There
tell
are
me. Don't
two.
tell me. Don't
There
tell
are
me.
two. There are
Don't
two,
tell me.
you guys. Isn't it
I
crazy?
can't know yet.
I know.
Do not tell me. Oh, I hope it's the one that I think it would be.
Well, you'll see. Okay. All right. Now we've got the lie detector test.
John was bugging out,
John was bugging out.
which made me suspicious. Why would you be freaking out so much?
I know. Also, I think it's hilarious that Hannah's done 2 lie detector tests.
Yeah,
in the
she was
past.
like, I've been in your position before. And like, no one's going like, wait, why? They're just like, she has.
my boyfriend thought I was a liar, so
Yeah. My boyfriend thought I cheated on him, so I had to take.
so I took it twice. Like,
Yeah.
I would be like, no.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I don't know. What would you like if your boyfriend right now was like, Emily, I currently don't trust you. Like, what was the situation? Like, I would
mean,
be
if
like,
he was
fuck
serious,
off.
I'd be like really pissed. But I'd be like, okay, if you're serious, like, give me a lie detector test because I'm telling the truth.
100%, but I'd be offended too. So
I'd
I'd be like, was I like? I'd have to have been like missing for 3 days in order for him to think like something.
Yeah. Like, what did I do?
Like, when did you think I did this?
Yeah,
like, how
yeah,
big of a
yeah.
liar do you think I am?
Yeah.
Huge.
I think if you're at a point in a relationship where someone's asking you to take a lie detector test, like the
It's
relationship
probably
is going downhill.
over. Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah, I would do it, but I'd be like,
Jesus Christ, what point have we gotten to where you're thinking I need to take a lie detector test?
Max is freaking out too. He says his ass is going like a rabbit's nose.
Yeah, he did say that.
Jess was kind of loving it. Like,
yeah, like when she was covering her face, she was like smiling underneath.
yeah, but she was like, yeah, it'll be funny because like, we'll be like, do you like somebody else in the house? And they'll be like, no. And it'll be like, lie. And they'll be like, who is it then?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I guess that's a fun thing to be like, caught you. But also like, it means like, they don't like you.
Yeah.
This isn't that fun.
But I also do think Jess was like genuinely up for the drama of it all. Like she, at the end of the day, she loves drama.
Yeah, she
you
loves
could just
drama.
see it in her face.
And
I don't think she's that attached to him to care. Like I really don't think. I think she's at the point where she knows like what her situation is and what he is and like what this is. That she's not like so much emotionally invested anymore to care. That
Could I be more emotionally invested in him and her than she is?
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe that's why
the
I'm
sad
so
truth.
upset. I'm upset.
I
like
think
all the time.
I know. I think Jess genuinely has gotten to the point where she's like, oh, okay,
whatever,
I know what
it's
this
a game.
is. Yeah.
You know what? Okay, so she actually does say after the lie detector test, she was like, just puts us in a really shit position and we've come so far. And I think she might be thinking about the game at this point.
Probably.
Maybe. I'd never thought of it before. Especially when I watched it the first time, I was like definitely thinking she was as in love with him as I was.
I think now that it's down to the last week, they're all thinking about the game.
Yeah.
And so I think in her head, she's kind of like, it's okay, let's just
stick it out.
Yeah.
Like, don't worry. All right, so let's go back to the test. All right, so John is like, I hope none of them comes out wrong. I hope the lie detector doesn't come out wrong. Like he's immediately like setting it up as if the lie detector is going to be faulty.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, ooh, you're such a liar. Like it's
I
when Trump was like,
know.
all the elections are rigged
Yeah.
before he won. And now he's like, oh no, it's fair.
Yeah. I know, it made me like upsettingly suspicious of John when he was like bugging the fuck
He was
out.
bugging the fuck out. And
Over
Hannah's
this
just like,
test.
I know what you're going through. It's horrible. Like, but like he's not thinking about what she's going through at all.
Yeah. Yeah, but then again, that's classic him.
That's
It's like,
classic John. Yeah.
this is like one of their biggest issues is
Yeah.
that he doesn't listen or think about her sometimes when he's stressed out.
yeah.
But also, like, seriously, why, like, of all the couples, you should have the least to worry about
Yeah.
in terms of lying. I don't know why he was really freaking out.
It really concerned me. He gets so angry.
He gets,
And if he
has
can
such
do
a
that
bad
on
temper.
TV, like, I'm just like, ooh,
I know.
I don't know.
I know. It just makes me really sus that he would.
Yeah, it makes me sus. His only saving grace is that he like doesn't believe that Hannah loves him, which is like, okay, you can play like the insecure underdog card and stuff, but like, why are you screaming at her then?
Yeah.
Like, be nice to her.
Yeah. You have a lot to lose.
Jordan's got so he's so emo. He's like, he's got low self-esteem. He just can't believe how lucky he is.
Yeah.
That's why I get pissed when everyone's like, oh, Jordan's like a liar and a snake.
I don't think so
Like,
at all.
I
I
don't
think
think so at
Jordan is like
all.
not trying to be anything.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, you can't trust a guy with Pokemon earrings. I think Jordan, he's like broken the mold of what I think he should be or who he is. Like from day one, I was like, oh, he's going to be like this insensitive, like piece of shit, like try to hook up with everyone guy. Like
Yeah.
he's been very emotionally in tune and he's like a shy guy, but
Yeah.
like very like sweet to his friends. And I think has been sweet to Zoe. And like,
Yeah, no.
I think he's just being himself.
him, like, we were always talking about how honest Max is.
Yeah.
Before this episode.
Yeah.
And Jordan too, I think, is the other one where I'm like, everything he says just seems like this is genuinely what he means. No bullshit. He's not trying to fool anyone or impress any, like, or lie to anybody.
Yeah.
He's always been it feels like he's been an open book from the start.
Yeah, and even with Daisy, like he was like, yeah, I am going to give this a shot. Like I am
Yeah.
more physically attracted to her. And
Yeah.
he did. And then he realized that it wasn't worth, like,
Yeah.
he's been,
I know. I don't know why they call Jordan a snake either. I just, like, he just is, like,
I
the
don't
least.
begrudge him for that. Like, I think half of the show that is interesting is those tests of other people being thrown in and seeing,
Yeah.
like, are you more compatible with that person? And if so, you go with them. And if not, like, you can go back to your like, there's
Yeah.
no rules, like, about, like, people's emotions.
Yeah.
Like, my favorite couple of my friends were together in college, broke up, got together 4 years later.
Yeah.
Like, you can do whatever you fucking want.
Yeah, exactly.
As long as
Especially
you're,
on
like,
a show
nice
that's
and
about
honest.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Okay. Lewis,
Lewis and Callie, I agree with what one of the panelists was saying. Like, she came from the outside. They had a history. Like, great.
and now they've given us nothing.
Yeah, it's like
They're just like sweet to each other, and I guess they're enjoying their time together.
Yeah, but it's like we're not a part of it, so I'm not invested.
Yeah,
Like,
like the only
boot
reason
them.
we care is because they're like so hot.
Yeah, but it's like, why should they deserve this Love Island prize if like Callie came on to be with Lou?
Yeah.
And then we didn't see anything
Yeah.
happen between them. She didn't really form any visible friendships.
Yeah.
Like, she just came on and that was the end of us.
Yeah, no, I
Like,
think the twist was because we thought Lou was going to be that player one, in the
Yeah.
beginning. He like chose 3 girls and then had no one, and now like they switched up and he's got like a wife.
Yeah.
But it's all very like bang, 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 bang. Like
Yeah.
we didn't see them evolve. We've talked about that. We don't ever see them bang.
Not at all. We don't even see them like hang out because it's just like assumed like, oh, he's wifed up now.
Yeah. And they're like doing a good job. Yeah, basically his lie detector test was like, Louis, you love Callie? She's
Yeah.
like, yep. The end.
And then they like literally went, okay, Jordan, do you, yeah.
Jordan, do you think that you will date Zoe outside of the villa? I don't know. Are
Yeah.
you falling in love though? Yeah. Are you sexually attracted? No.
Yeah, my God.
So sad.
You could tell that's what she was worried about though, because they visibly don't look that like.
It's always like, I'm not exactly what you wanted. You didn't have a
Right.
crush on me from day one.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Sad for that. But also it's like, oh, my personality trumps the fact that you don't like how I look.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's true.
Sick. Josh apparently finds Lauren attractive. Twist.
Yeah.
I don't
Which
know.
honestly makes me go, was this lie detector
Makes me
test
doubt
real?
the lie detector test. Like I was like, the lie detector test is real until that happened.
Yeah.
What? Unless he was just being like, oh, she's a comely woman.
Right. Honestly though, I do think like in my heart of hearts that the lie detector test was a scam. The whole thing.
Yeah.
I don't think any of it was real.
I don't know. Like, shouldn't they tell them
Tell them what?
if it's real or not? Like, if it's like an above grade lie detector test.
Why would they tell them like
I mean, like, I know the producers are trying to fuck with them, but like,
I
can't they
think it
tell
was fake.
us at least? Like, as the audience, like
No,
you're
'cause
making me doubt my people.
if it was fake, then like why would they have made up those answers? Do you know what I mean?
Because they wanted to throw the drama in. They wanted
But
to
that's
see
like fucked up.
that is fucked up.
And the people on the show would
Would not stand for that.
That like why would they like make drama happen in favor of some couples and not in favor of others? Because then you could argue like why didn't they stir shit between
shit up with
Callie and
Callie?
Lou? Yeah.
I don't know. So do you think that the test is real or fake?
I think it's real, but it's not a good one.
What?
Like I think it's one that it's like not a good lie detector in that it bases it off of everyone's like heartbeat and anxiety.
Whoa. Residents on West 58th between Columbus and 8th seek shelter in place immediately.
Wait, I told you about the CNN building, right? Wait, why didn't I get it?
I don't know. That's really scary.
Wait, what does it say?
Maybe there was like a bomb or shooting or something.
That's really scary.
That's really scary. I'm going to text my brother. Okay. Back to the island.
Yes.
We find out that Josh misses Naomi. even though he's probably not talking about it to anybody.
Yeah, but
they're
I think
like, "Do
we've
you wish
accepted
you-"
that at that point.
I know, but it's sad.
Yeah.
I'm sad for him.
Yeah.
And then Max. Ooh, that body when he straps in and he puts all his wires on. He looks like a perfectly toasted Thanksgiving turkey.
Yeah, he looks really good.
Basted to perfection. His lie detector says he is not happy with Jess, but he does regret paying her off for Naomi and would have rather been with Naomi in the White Room. So what I concluded from this and from what he said afterwards, which was, how am I going to look to the public? He regrets paying Jess for Naomi because of how it's going to make him look.
Yeah.
I don't think he regrets it because it hurt her feelings. I don't think I don't know. Like, I hate to turn on Max like this, but like,
I didn't think about it like that at all.
Yeah. And like, I just know if Naomi was still in the house, he would never give Jess a second look.
And I think Jess genuinely doesn't care anymore. She's like,
you think?
Because when he was freaking out by the pool, she was like, what are you, like, calm down. And and he was freaking out, not for her, for himself, for his own image.
Yeah, no. And then at the end, he tweaked it and he was like, I just don't want to make it seem like I mugged you off. Like, I don't want you to look bad or whatever.
Yeah, but it's like, we all know that wasn't
But
about.
like, yeah, I really don't think he's thinking of her. I think he like maybe likes her as a friend. Maybe like thinks he could think she's a great person, but he doesn't have feelings for her.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Yeah.
Which sucks. But she also she could not have feelings for him and just want to get her
And I
rocks
think
off.
that's where she's at. I
Maybe
think
that's
she's like,
where
what
she's
are you
at.
freaking out about? Like, I'm not expecting you to like be this. Because I was waiting for Jess to freak out on him. And then when she acted cool, I was like, oh, she gets it.
I don't know. Okay, so maybe it was just the music, but when he walks back into the room after the test and it's like, say something.
Yeah.
and Jess's face is so sad. I was literally about to cry.
Yeah.
Maybe it was just as me putting myself in that position.
I
but
know.
like, I would be so upset.
But I think she truly did take that moment to like swallow it all and be like, you know what? It's the last week. Like, I don't care.
He was like, are you good? And she's like, yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah.
And he was like, okay, good. And like put his arm around her. Like it was just like, are you fine? Okay, good. We can move on. And then, like, it's like,
But then when they talked outside, he threw the chair in the pool.
Freaking out. Yeah.
Threw the plant across the ground.
Oh, yeah. Also going back to why don't people trust Jordan? One of the panelists was like, oh, yeah, that his ex came back and outed him. No, she didn't. When his ex came back, she looked crazy. Like, he looked so sound and was like, this is why we broke up. Remember? We were fighting a lot. We broke up. We were fighting.
I don't think anybody lost respect for him after that.
Yeah. Shut up, panel.
Yeah.
Literally,
I don't like this panel
yourself.
at all.
Go
they
home.
Can eat my ass.
Eat my ass.
Bunch of nobodies.
Yeah, except for like the British people are probably like, oh my God, we love this panel.
Yeah,
it was such a treat to see them.
Yeah, because I'm learning more and more that the England is literally like two
the size
people.
of my finger.
Yeah, so everyone knows everybody.
Is England this? Like, I know that Israel's the size of New Jersey. Like, is England the size of New Jersey?
Let me look up the population of England. I bet it's smaller than Manhattan.
Yeah, I think Manhattan is 8 million people.
Yeah, population of England. Oh, 55 million.
Still not a ton.
Still, that's like
look
about
up the population of Israel.
The population of England is like a sixth of the population of the U.S. So we're not wrong. Israel is 8.72 million.
So the same size as New York.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's really insane.
How many people are in Essex?
Population of Essex, England, 1.4 million.
Oh, Essex is a small town, baby.
Yeah.
All right, they all know each other.
Yeah.
I know everybody in New York City. Not really.
It feels like it.
It feels like it. Yeah, that's when Max starts throwing things, which is like, why are you so pissed? It seems maybe he's more mad at the show, too.
Yeah. And I think he's genuinely mad at like how things turned out. Because he came in late and like a lot of what happened to me seems like it was a little out of his control.
Yeah. Okay, wait. When did he pick Naomi to recouple with?
He wanted to.
But did she pick him? Like, who did the picking? I don't even remember.
Yeah, he picked her because remember he pied Jess off.
Yeah.
I actually don't remember.
I just want to know who had the power in the ceremony.
Because it was when Naomi and Josh broke up. She's like, Barbie and Ken have broken up.
Yeah.
Then everyone was like, oh, Max. And Jess was with Max, and she was like, I know Max is going to try and go for Naomi now.
Yeah.
So I think Max did pick Naomi.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, he's throwing shit in the pool. He's pulling his hair out. Charlotte, my sister, told me recently
really
that
was pulling his hair out.
he has started balding since, and I think this is when it began. He's
Yeah,
just like
literally
yanking.
I know, and the back of his hair is straight, and the front is curly. I was like, what is going on with this guy's hair?
Yeah, it's just now it's like, it's more about, I don't want people to think I don't like you.
Yeah, you could tell it's all about the image of it now. I literally forgot about so much of this as like a show.
Yeah.
With like stakes in it like that until this episode.
Yeah.
When, like everybody's now like no new people are coming in, so your only purpose of being there is
to be with the person you're with.
And like win the show.
And make it fucking work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's also why the panel keeps bringing up John and Hannah, because they're like, it is Love Island, you know?
Yeah.
Like they like, and like she could be the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow or something like that.
Well, you know what? After like the lie detector thing and everyone was like, did you see the part in the evening where everyone was sitting in their couples talking about it? Which was like obviously staged. Like Jess and Max were sitting talking, John and Hannah were sitting talking, Jordan and Zoe were sitting talking.
Yeah.
When John and Hannah were sitting,
When Jess looked beautiful.
yeah, it just looked gorgeous. When John and Hannah were sitting, it felt super staged because Hannah was like, no, like really, like you are my one. Like,
Yeah.
I want to be your wife.
Yeah,
I want to
yeah,
just like
yeah.
wind up with you. And it looked like they were like put together to say
Yeah.
that, which made me go like, could you imagine if they've been putting on a show this whole time?
Yeah, it would be crazy.
But I genuinely believe John and
Do you
Hannah.
think the producers would show us if they had like little whispered conversation? I feel like you have to be lying to the person that you're with. Like you can't be in on it with the couple that you're in. Like if Hannah was like, John, we're about to win this, just pretend you love me and like call me your wife. You know, like
Right.
like you have to be lying to the person you're with too.
Yeah, because otherwise they would show the
Otherwise they'd
world.
show it, yeah.
To show how fake you are. Yeah.
Yeah, Jess also just looked so beautiful with her hair up
I
in her
know.
little blanket. Like, so great.
No, yes, I think she's so great, but I think she's at a point where like she genuinely
Yeah, she was
doesn't
talking
care.
him down.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though like everything that happened was kind of offensive to her. She's like, oh my God, don't worry about it.
Yeah, she's literally just like, stop, honestly. Stop causing drama.
Yeah.
Also, I didn't like that the panel guys were saying, like, when they were questioning John and Hannah's relationship, they were like, yeah, but John is not the best looking guy in there, like, body-wise and, like, face. Like, maybe it's like, you really think that if Hannah was, like, faking it with John, like, how are they calling his physical attraction something
Also,
that would make her turn away from him this late in the game?
Yeah, and his body's not offensive. And
Yeah.
his face is hot.
I know.
And she likes his
off.
personality and they get along.
Yeah, like why are you making it about physical appearance in the first place, but also this late in the game?
This late in the game. Yeah, when all the other people in the house are her friends that like kind of seem like her brothers. Like,
right. Like
she's not looking at Hulk.
Yeah.
Like it's fine. Yeah, that was really stupid. And then I just had this note, panel, go away, please. You don't even know what you're talking about.
I know. I found them so useless.
And then we have the dumping, Zoe and Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we knew that.
Yeah, but I also do think Josh and Lauren should have been the ones to leave.
I agree.
It is Love Island.
I agree.
And I did believe in Zoe and Jordan. I was a little upset that the public didn't believe in them so much.
Yeah, I hope they continue to date after the show and they show everyone.
I do too, but I won't be surprised if they don't.
Yeah, at the same time, I honestly don't care.
They seemed more invested just because they had to be.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess we could look it up.
We could look it up, but we won't.
Okay.
Not right now. We can do like a Where Are They Now episode at the end of this.
Yes.
Okay, I don't have anything else. Do you?
No, just vocab.
Just vocab. All right, so we've got a right seeing too, which was like really.
I really want to make her come.
Yeah.
Or like give her a proper
really
fuck.
gave her the
Yeah.
college try. Smashed her back doors in.
Yeah.
I think it's just hitting it from behind really hard. Callie said, look at Lou's bonny little face.
Yes.
Which is like a little cutie.
Yes.
Max said, that really threw a spanner in the works. Or spanner.
Oh, I didn't catch that.
I think it just means like fucked everything up.
Yeah.
You got anything?
Nookie. One of the panelists said, give her a
for sex?
proper nookie.
Yeah.
Yeah, sex.
I did it all for the nookie.
Yeah.
The nookie. So you can take that cookie and stick it up your neck.
Okay.
Anything else?
No, that's all I had.
All right, let's finish this fucking season.
For real. Episode 30? 29.
29.
No, 30. 30.
No, this was 29. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Time for episode 30.
Yeah, we only have 4. I think this is the home stretch.
This is the home stretch, the last week.
34 is the last one. Okay, woo!
Here we
Let's
go.
do it. Goodbye. Hey guys, I know we really love Island, but do you? If you really love We Really Love Island, let us know.
Leave a rating, a review, and tell everyone you know to subscribe too.
You can find us everywhere that podcasts are found. iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, YouTube, Google Play, all of them. Hopefully. If they don't work, message us. You can find us on Instagram at We Really Love Island. Follow us individually at The Real Emily Wilson.
And at Remy Casimir. You could also like us on Facebook, facebook.com/We Really Love Island.
Follow us on Twitter at We Really Love Island.
Send us your thoughts, your prayers, and if you know any of the contestants,
Send them our way.
yes,
Perfect.
amazing.
And always remember that we're not affiliated with Love Island, ITV, CBS, or anything. We're not official anything. We're just two comedian girls. Thank you. Goodbye.